Hello everyone, this is A42 back again with a review of the Triplicates playing cards, which is a vintage restoration by Home Run Games and Michael Scott. They just had another one called the Quadruplicates, Victor Margot Quadruplicates, that was on Kickstarter, funded. And if you didn't get these, you didn't get those, you can still get them. And they have more vintage reproductions coming as well. Now this is a coin that they gave me. I think it went to all backers for a certain amount. It says a Doherty triplicate, and it says Doherty's triplicate playing card. It's got some pips on there. The other side says number 18, a Doherty triplicate. It's a really nice coin. I like it. And that's not all they sent me. They sent me this 10 stamp seals. It's pretty cool. And vintage style. And it says Doherty, a Doherty triplicate restoration, New York. Got all 4 pips, and it looks pretty cool. Probably look at that better on the cards. Then we get to the cards. There was limited editions and the unlimited versions. The main difference being that these ones have seals on them, silver foil type seals, just like the ones we saw a minute ago. And these ones got standard tuck cases and flaps. And that's that. And yeah. The limited edition ones came inside these papers that really look like they're just a computer printed paper. It's autographed. It says it's number 21 out of 1,000. Restoration limited edition. Made in USA triplicate. A Doherty, patented New York. You see the spade pip, or a spade on the front here. AD on top, whatever that means. I guess A Doherty. And then they had these old school blue seals. Then we get to the cards. There is a red deck and a blue deck. They say number 18, Doherty's triplicate playing cards, trademark on the front. A Doherty patented New York on the side, just like that paper wrapper. And made in USA triplicate on the other side. A Doherty on top. And I got a barcode and USB-C info on the bottom, and it says limited edition 1000 printed. There's all sorts of trademark stuff on there. The other ones do not say 1000 printed because there's a hell of a lot more. I don't know how many more, but there is. And in the back, it doesn't have the back design, neither do these ones, but it's got the same artwork as you can see. It says triplicate playing cards number 18. These ones, like I said, they're standard tuck box. These ones, not so much. They got this really cool old school flap that says number 18 on there on the tongue. And this one actually has a seal on it, just like we saw on the paper, which is the same as the other decks, except it's, well, a bit longer and whatnot, and it's blue. Well, it's pretty cool. I don't even remember if I set these up. Here you got the home run logo, which feels really out of place on this deck of cards, and then it says 1000. And inside you get this card that has the front of the box on it. Could be used as a gaff, I suppose. Maybe. But it's more like an ad card, as you can see, because the other side says 1848 established, A Doherty's playing cards, the standard New York. Then you get this card which has information on it. It says triplicate playing cards. Tells you all about it. He was awarded this patent in 1876 for these cards, and I'll tell you more about it in a minute. But let's just say it was a revolution in the way cards could be held and viewed, and that this is a restoration of the original, done to pay tribute to its beauty and historical value. And it was done by Michael Scott of Home Run Games, and it's an autograph. And here's your back design on this one. Got like a chain to it. Really cool vintage design. It's also got some eyeballs, looks like, in the corners. And then you do get a double backer as well. And then you get this. This is, I guess, the Joker. It says the best bower on it, and it's just a cool little art piece. basically vintage style. It's got flowers. And then you got the ace of spades. It says triplicate playing cards, just like the front of the box. I believe, or no, not on the front of the box, but it's on the paper here. And it's just a bunch of cards in the hand that in somebody's hand. It says patented. It says A. Doherty, New York, manufacturer here on the bottom with trademarks. And triplicate playing cards at the very top. Really nice vintage style. It's got a floral pattern around it type thing. And then you might be wondering, what are the triplicates? Well, aside from that ace of spades, all the cards look like this. A triplicate is the first use of a index. What they did is they have, in the two corners, they have a mini version of the card, so that you can hold the cards like this and determine what it is that you have in your hands. Previously, as you may recall, seen in other vintage decks that I may have reviewed, all they had was pips or images of code cards. So you couldn't hold your cards like this and try to figure out what you had. You had to actually kind of look at the whole card. So it's got a vintage style court card with the mini card in the corner, and it's really cool. The other one, the Victor Mortar quadruplicates that just funded, it's basically got 4 indexes, an index in each corner instead of these mini cards, I believe. I don't recall exactly, but these are really cool. And you can get vintage versions of these on eBay or whatever, but it's harder to find, obviously, and expensive. And here's the number cards. So this allows you to look at the corner and see what your card was without actually looking at the whole card, just like your current modern indexes do. Here's an ace, by the way. The only one that's different is the ace of spades, so I guess it kind of helps it stand out. Now these cards have, feels like a bicycle or aristocrat stock, and obviously an aircraft and finis. They're actually really thin, so I'm guessing it's an aristocrat stock. Look at that, the borders are also really thin. They look really cool when you fan them out. They're actually really thin for a USB-C deck, but they look good. Vintage style, I like it. Let's look at the other one very quickly. There's some minor differences to look at. Again, you get the same ad card, or whatever. You get the informational card, and here's your back design. This one has a different back design, completely different, but still awesome looking. You do get the double backer. This one's got a different Joker. It says the little Joker, and it's a Jack in the box, or Jill in the box. Looks like a little girl, and she's holding a king doll, looks like. It's pretty cool. And then the ace of spades says triplicate playing cards on the top. Still somebody holding a bunch of cards, but this one's got little angels or cherubs, some leafy elements or floral elements around the sides, and it says trademark up here and A. Doherty, manufacturer New York down here. So it's different than the other one. Outside of that, the faces are identical. It's just that Joker and the ace of spades is different, and the back design is different. But I like it. Looks awesome. These ones, again, were from Kickstarter project. I do not believe they're available on collectibleplayingcards.com as of yet, but you can go there, check out other awesome decks.